This call is now being recorded.
Okay, so we are going to start. Good afternoon, class.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon, class.
teacher.
Okay, so prepare your science book. Okay, and your pencil for
เอา
some
ไว้ไหนเนี่ย
questions or some activities. Okay, so student, kindly listen to teacher and kindly participate in our discussion for today. Understand? Student, understand?
Understand? Computer silip.
Okay, very good. So before we are going to start our lesson, I would like you to uh watch YouTube first before we are going to start force and motion. So this is all about our lesson for today. Okay. Can you say yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so our lesson is force and motion. So kindly watch this before we are going to discuss our book.
And
Okay.
motion. Imagine you're playing in a playground.
Good afternoon.
Think of all the things around you that can move. The seesaw goes up and down. The swings go back and forth. The merry-go-round goes around in a circle. There are so many ways in which things move. Everything we just described is a type of motion. Motion is movement from one place to another. When the seesaw is still and you and a friend sit on it, it begins to have motion. One seat goes up while the other goes down. They change their positions. Position is a place where you are. If you change your position, you are moving. There are different types of motion. If you swing on the swings, that's a back and forth motion. It's also an up and down motion. If you ride on a merry-go-round, you'll be going round and round in a circle. If you run forward with a back and forth motion to dodge a friend while playing tag, that's a zigzag
ทุกคน
motion.
ปิดไมค์
Or you can run in a straight motion to the base. There are also different speeds of motion. Speed is how
บอ
fast
ดี้
you
ปิดไม
move.
ค์
What speed do you go at when you're on the swings? It can be fast
เลิ
and
กฟ้า
exciting,
ปิดไมค์
or slow and relaxing. On a merry-go-round, you can start off slow and go faster and faster. You may run fast when you pass your friend playing tag and slow down when you get to base. Many things are in motion around us, but some things are standing still. How do we get them in motion? What makes something move? Think about a toy car or truck. Pretend it's sitting on the floor in front of you. How could you get it to move? You might use your hand or foot to push it away or pull it toward you. You might hit it with another object, for example, a ball. You could even blow on it. There are many ways to get things to move. The push or pull that we use to make things move is called a force. A force is needed to make anything move. Let's look at things a person pushes and pulls in one morning. This man pushes an alarm clock to make it stop ringing when he wakes up. He pulls the blankets off himself and uses his legs to push his body up. He pulls open a cabinet to get out his breakfast. He pulls out a bowl and a spoon. He pulls the chair back to sit down and pulls it back in under the table. His teeth push and pull the food. When he's done eating, he pulls up all the food items on the table and pushes them back in the cabinet or fridge. He pushes a washcloth across the dishes to clean them. That's a lot of pushes and pulls. Now, let's use another example of motion. Riding a bike. You use force to get a bike to move. How? By pushing and pulling the pedals. Once the bike is moving, what else can you do? You can go faster by using more force, pushing and pulling harder. You can slow down by using less force, not pushing and pulling as hard. You can change which way you're going by using force, by pulling the handlebar, which pulls the wheels in another direction. What can you do to stop? Well, you can do two things. You can use force to stop by putting on the brakes. Or you can just stop pedaling and you will stop moving after a while. That's because there's another force acting on your bike's wheels. It's called friction. It means the wheels are rubbing against the road, and that rubbing will eventually slow them down to a stop. But if there were no friction and no other force stopping it, your bike would just keep rolling on forever. Now let's summarize what we have learned.
Okay, so that is force and motion. Okay, so okay, so while ago you watched about force in motion. So our lesson is force in motion. So that is related to the video you have viewed while ago. Okay, so we have here force and motion. If we say force in motion, we have here a push or pull of an object. So that is force. Again, if we see force, it is a push and pull of an object. If we see push, we have here the picture. Okay, so if you are entering in your house, you will push the door. Understand?
I Understand.
Okay, very good. So that is push. And if we see pull like this, we are going to pull the door. Force is also can make an object move. So you can say push and pull like the door. If you are going to push the door is the object. So the door will move. Understand? Okay, so can make the object move. So example, this one, the door is we call the door is the object. If we are going to push, it will move. If we are going to pull, it will move. Okay, next example, we have here a boy and a ball. So the ball is the object. Understand?
Understand.
Okay, very good. So if the boy will kick the ball will move. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes. We have here next stop moving. If we see force can make an object also stop. It will stop. Like we have here, if the goal, if someone kick the ball to the goal, the goalie will catch the ball to stop the ball. Understand?
Understand.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay, so if the man catch the ball, it will stop. The ball will stop moving. Another is speed up and slow down. So speed up is faster and slow down is slow. So example this picture. If you will throw a stone in in front of you, if you will throw, it will go slow. If you will throw the ball up, and then if the stone will go down, it will become fast. So speeding up. Understand? Did you understand?
Understand.
Okay. Again, if you will throw the ball going up, it is slowing down. The the motion is very slow, or the way the ball move is very slow. If it will going down, the speeding up, the speed will up, or it will go down fast. Okay, that is speed up and slow down. Or we have here change shape. If we see change shape or change direction, we have here a picture. So the ball is round. If you will kick the ball, or if the ball have no air, or if you will push the ball, it will change the shape like this. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. Okay, very good, student. Again, if we see force, it is a push or a pull of an object. If we see uh, Force can make an object move. Stop moving, speed up, slow down, or change shape or change direction. If we see direction like the video we watched a while ago, the boy walking zigzag like this. Okay, next. We have here force can make an object move. So let's us see the pictures as an example. Okay, so example, we have here a woman pulling around object going down. So the woman is pulling the round object to move. We have here also two boys. They are pushing. What is this? Table. Okay, so let's say this is a table. Okay, so the two boys forcing the table to move. So they moving. They push the table. And we have here a boy batting the ball, going up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. So the boy making the ball move by using a bat. And we have here also boy and a girl. They are pushing. What is this? Bike, toy bike. Okay, so the boy and the girl pushing the toy bike forward. So they are forcing the toy bike to move. And we have here also a boy riding in. What is the name of this?
Scooter.
Scooter. Okay, very good. So the boy is riding in scooter. So if the boy want to move fast, he will have power to move forward or move fast. And if the boy wants slowly, she will make his feet to move slowly. Don't have the power is less. Okay. We have here also force can make an object move faster, slower, or change direction. Okay, so fast, slow, and change direction. Like the picture here. Okay, so while ago, you can see here, it will go down. So it is fast. So if the direction of the ring object is going down, the object will move faster. Understand? So
Understand.
okay, very good. If this one move going down, it will move fast. And if the object will move up, going up, it will move slow. Okay, very good, Namon. Oh, Namon, no. Okay. And change direction. If the ring will move going down, you're thinking that it will move straight. but sometimes it will go to the right or it will go to the left. So it changes direction. Understand?
Understand.
Okay, very good,
Understand.
student. Next, we have
Understand.
here a force can make an object stop motion. So stop motion or stop moving. So example, catching the ball. So if someone kick the ball, you're going to catch and the ball will stop. So we have here some examples. So this boy catching the ball, so the ball will stop moving. So like this.
Goalkeeper.
Okay. Understand?
Understand.
Understand.
Okay,
Understand.
this one. Oh, the player is
Understand.
stopped by stepping the ball. Okay, so we have here some pictures. If the boy will kick
I
the
thought.
ball will move fast.
I thought.
If the boy will kick
Huh?
strong, the ball will move fast. If the boy will kick slow, the ball
No.
will move slow. So force can
No.
make an object move. Like the second picture, force can make an object move faster,
That.
slower, and change direction. So in this position, maybe the boy will kick hard to make the ball move fast, or the boy will kick the ball less, so the ball will move slowly, and maybe the boy will kick the ball going to the right or to the left, so it changes direction. And the third picture is we have here horse can make an object stop. So the goalie will catch the ball so that it will not shoot in this area. Okay. So we have here an activity on page 78 in your book. So kindly open your book on page 78. Okay, so activity about force and motion of an object. So we have here learning activities. Number one, be able to do an experiment about force in motion and summarize the activity. So in this activity, I want you to observe this activity so that you can be able to do an experiment about force in motion and can summarize the activity properly. And number two, I want you also to explain the result of a force that acts an object. How? The force acts. Okay. Page 79, instruction of this activity. You are going to read and follow the methods. Then record the result. Then answer the question. So the same what you do in the activity before about the experiment on change in a material when it is cold and when it is heat. So you are going to read and follow the methods, then you are going to record the result, then answer the question. So we have here the materials. The material in this activity is a ball. Do you know what is a ball? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the ball is the material in this activity. So one ball. Okay, so you can see here a picture of the boy having red shirts and the boy in the goalie. This is the boy which is the goalie. Okay, read up with your friend and stand opposite to each other. So we cannot do this one actually. So we are going to imagine. We are going to think. Understand?
Understand.
Okay, so the methods is pair up with your friend and stand opposite to each other. So like this. So this maybe you are here and your friend is the one will kick the ball. Or imagine you are the one kicking the ball and your friend is standing in front. So next is kick a ball for your friend to catch it. So if you are the one to kick the ball, your friend will catch the ball. Then observe and record the result. So if you kick the ball and your friend catch the ball, observe, think, what will happen? Understand this one. What is the result?
Understand.
Okay, so next, click in the star next to the correct answer. So we are going to answer the question. So take by checking the star. Number one question. What kind of force would you use when you kick the ball? Okay, student, if you are the one kicking the ball, what force did you use? Push or pull? What is the direction of the ball? If you kick the ball, that is push or pull.
P.
Onamon, what is the answer?
Push. Push.
Okay, very good. Aside from Namon, who's his push?
Me.
Oh, Sky. Who else? The girls. Sky, Namon. How about Churfa? What is your answer? Push or pull? Satang, what is your answer here? Push or pull?
Push.
Okay, so in here, Namon is correct. So if you will kick the ball, it will push. So Namon, very good.
แม่ครับเต็มแล้วอ่ะ
Okay, number two question. How would the ball move when you kick it?
อาจารย์เจ้าไหน
Okay, so if you will kick the ball, how is the ball move? First, the ball will move immediately. If we say immediately, the ball will move fast. And the next is the ball will stop moving. What is the correct answer? Number one or number two? Star.
จะเป็นไม้แล้ว
What is the correct answer here? Number one is star or number two is star?
Number 2.
Okay, very good, Namon. So Namon got again the correct answer. Again, the question is, how would the ball move when you kick it. So if you will kick the ball, it will move immediately. It will move fast. So Namon is correct. Very good. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. Okay,
Understand.
very good, Namon. And we have here record of the activity. Okay, so we are going to do this record of activity. So this is the table of force act on a ball. So the activity in the first column and force on the object, pull and push, and the third column is the change on the ball. Okay, number one question. When a student kicks the ball, what is the force on the object? Push or pull? Look at your answer here. It is push. So this same number one question here. So you are going to record. And the change on the ball, it moved from one place to another place. Okay, number two, when a student catch the ball, or if your friend catch the ball, what force on the object? Pull or push? If, if your friend catch the ball, you will go like this. So what? Push or pull? Okay, very good. So it is pull. So if you will do this one, you will catch the ball, you will force to stop the ball. So you a small pull. Okay. And what is the chance on the ball?
Stop moving.
Okay, very good. Who is that? Namon. Okay. So it will stop moving. Very good. Kindly copy this one and try to answer this one. On page 80, I would like you to this one, to do this one. So tick in the star next to the correct answer, then answer the question. So number one question is, when you kick the ball, what change did it make to the ball? So first, it changed from staying still to moving. It changed from staying still to changing its shape. So what is the correct answer? First star or second star? Sky. What is the answer in number one? First star or second star?
First star.
Okay, very good. So it is the first star. Like that. Okay. You are going to do number two, number three, and number four. In number four, you are going to do this one. What can be summarized from the activity? What can be summarized from the activity? So draw a mind map below. You summarize the activity on page 79 and then you draw here. Understand? Understand? Number four. Okay, kindly do this one, number two, number three, and number four. Okay, happy weekend, class, and goodbye, class.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, class. Goodbye, teacher.